Hey, what's up, everybody? GG is back and the camera is working. That was a schmozzle and a half. Oh, I hope everybody's having themselves a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or good night, no matter where you are in the world today. Thank you so much for taking the time to kick back, relax, and unwind. I hope we're having ourselves a good day. So, yep, yesterday, sorry about that, folks, but yeah, my jaw is super sore, so... There's a couple of ways that they can do jaw alignments. One is braces, but that's the issue. Like what the jaw alignment does with the braces won't fix my issue. My issue is that my right side of my jaw is actually slowly slipping downwards. And so in order to fix that up, they've gone and they've built up a tooth, or well, actually two teeth on the one side to lift everything up. So when I bite down, my jaw goes kerplunk, kerplunk, kerplunk. But that's supposed to help me out with the electrical buzzing feeling that I'm getting in my ear all the time, so... Yeah, but yeah! No, this is what I was wearing the other day, but unfortunately the cam just would not work. I ended up having to completely uninstall OBS, completely uninstall every single thing that had to deal with Logitech, because I have a Logitech camera. So that was my steering wheel, my flight stick, the software that runs those, the Logitech gaming software. I had to also undo my wireless Logitech mouse. And yeah, and then I had to re-download everything, all the drivers, everything else. Contractor GG, that's right. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Brr, if you don't like it, get off my shite. It was a major pain in the butt, bud. However, everything's working now except my Stream Deck. So every time I close out my OBS, my Stream Deck says, nope, I don't want to work anymore, and I have to reinstall the OBS plugin for the Stream Deck, and then everything works again. So then I can, switch between all my like YouTube and Netflix and stuff like that as well. So it's a pain in the butt. But as always, thank you so much to my early birds, Karsten, Bud, Derek, Lean, Jeremy. Y'alls are awesome. Thank you so much for coming in, smashing that like button. As always, guys, I do have the game open for you guys. If you want to come join me and play in game, just let me know. If you want to be on Discord, let me know about that, and I'll get you all the informations to get you in. But yeah, today we're going to build a bridge. Looking forward to that. Eden! I hope you're having a wonderful day. We only got a couple of seconds to get back into this party, so let's do that. Hi! Okay, so if I go over here to the settings, audio. Now, I think I have the sound set up correctly. If not, just yell at me in the chat, and hopefully I'll notice. But here we go! We are at the shop. Hard times for all your construction and erection needs. First things first, though. Let's go get ourselves a gerb. We need a gerb. The bridge. The rousing current. At the moment, the newly planned resort is too remote. A connection must be created so that future tourists can easily cross the river between the city center and the beachfront. All right. We're going to make sure that this is on the hardest setting. Gives you the most money, right? So might as well. And, oh, Jeremy's playing some Farming Simulator 22. Look at him go. Awesome. And once again, folks, if you are, down for playing while I'm playing, that is cool. Y'alls are awesome. Just woke up. Oh. So, I have a confession to make, folks. I cheated. I cheated on the Simdicate. Just kidding. Earlier this morning, Simidum asked if I had a bout of insomnia, and so Simidum's like, yeah, hey, come on, jump in. It's like, all right. So I did. I jumped in. So, yeah, we had some fun playing with this, playing on his stream today. It was unfortunate, though, that his the internet caffed out on him after a couple hours into it. So now let's go fast travel, see where we're going. Sounds like a Viagra brand. Yep, that was the whole point. I wanted to make something comical, and I remember that we had to erect a bunch of these sky cranes and that, right? So I was like, where are you? Ah, you're down there. Okay. Ooh, don't want to fall in that pit. Okay. And thank you to all those who've been leaving me the tips and the hints and letting me know where I've forgotten some hammers, Blackmer. You are amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you. I will make sure I travel around the gas stations till we can find it. I'm going to be lurking while pulling a crib together. Got a little girl coming in February. Oh, congratulations. You're going to enjoy being the dad. I quite enjoyed doing the daddy daycare myself. So let's speak with our tourism officer. Dialogue scene has been started. Would you like to participate? Yes, please. Let's see what she's got to say.
For some time now, I've had my eye on an abandoned part of this city that would be ideal for a holiday resort. It's far from the loud and stuffy inner city, with a perfect view of the ocean on one side and a magnificent view of the city skyline on the other. Of course, we want to stand out with a perfect location and easy accessibility. This means that the construction of a direct and safe transport link across the water to the vacation resort is crucial. And that's where you come in.
She'll have you wrapped around her little finger in no time, Derek. No time. Oh god. Oh god. I watched Bone and Deuce do this one, and they did not have a good time. But we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Okay, so we're going to come over here. I'm going to enter. Now we need to rent that big, ugly drill thing. Oh, right there, Rotary Drill. Yeah, we're going to rent that. We're getting a 10% discount, so sweet. Alright, so then we need to go into it. Oh, it's a blast lead. They teach you so much about yourself. They do. It's crazy what kids can do. Alright, going down the fast travel route. Iced tea, sweet tea today. You are too bloody loud. I think it's too loud. You guys over on stream must be going, my ears, they're bleeding. Alright, let's do this the old school way. There's more than one way to skin a cat. That should be better for you folks. You guys should be able to hear me much better. I don't understand. It's feeding through my game sounds. And I have it turned right down. You go with the biggest pump truck? The concrete pumper? Look how beautiful this is. No wonder why they want to put a resort up here. And as always, you guys can thank my sis for the screenshots and that. I just reached out to her about between 5 and 8 o'clock at night my time most nights. I'm like, can I get you, I'm going to be doing this particular job. Have you finished it yet? You know, that type of stuff. And almost every time she's like, oh yeah, I'm done that already. Give me a screenshot. Yeah, I can do that. Thanks, sis. We're about even now? Okay, so if that's the case, I can just fix that just a little bit more. Because, I mean, come on. Am I not supposed to be the star of the show? Let's see if that helps. That should be much better now. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to get a speeding ticket in this vehicle. Actually, I wonder, can we... Because I remember Deuce and Bone were ripping down to this path, but slower than molasses over here. What we should call this machine the molasses machine, because it is slower than molasses at minus 40 degrees. Okay, so that's why you got to take the road, huh? It's all locked off, soft locked area. Is there a tree or something like that? No, it's a soft lock area. Okay. Gotta take the road. Good there? Okay, good. Awesome. Yeah, once again, I had to redo a whole bunch of settings and everything else in OBS in order to get this all to work. I noticed that with the when I updated the drivers, or put the new drivers down and all that, it completely changes the menu in OBS for me to be able to change my camera settings. So I no longer have the saturation ability. So I've had to mess around with my lights, change my lights all around and everything else to get an okay, decent style green screen. It's not as good as it was previously. What the heck? Is this area like blocked off or something? What am I hitting? Okay, this is like bogus. Because this is exactly how Bone and Deuce got through here. Unless I have to go this way. Because I mean, if this machine can't go over those little tiny sand bumps here. Yeah, there we go. Can't go over that. This the machine, it needs a little bit of a... Your hard hat is blue. I bought this outfit for demolish and build. And that was like, what? 4 or 5 years ago? Something like that. Keithler, he's the developer. His game development name is Noble Muffins, and really decent guy, really nice guy. And I worked hard with him to get Demolish and Build to the way that it was. I did a ton of testing. I did a ton of giving advice and stuff like that for him. And so, I like enjoying, you know what I mean? Not to mention, it's the month of October. It's getting close to Halloween. Yeah. I don't mind, actually I quite enjoy getting all gussied up like this and having some fun with you folks. Alright, and then, so after we do this weird pylon drilling thing, then we'll have to go pick up some other materials. Black Friday incoming. Yeah, I can't afford a damn thing. It don't matter. It could be a red Friday. It could be a green Friday. I ain't getting nothing. I am happy to be able to afford groceries. It's blue and the vest is neon green and yellow. I have them for plowing snow. Nice. Nice. Believe it or not, this all here is 100% I bought it for stream. That's what this is all about. Everything here is just for stream. Okay, let's figure out how this machine works. Come on, you can do it. You can turn. Back it up just a little bit and drop the whatever this is, the hook. Oh, I guess I don't want that one. I want this one. Okay. Now let's just get ourselves turned with the tractor. Okay. Get ourselves repositioned. Because that's the hook. Now. Aha! Okay, so I need to move a little bit farther. Oops, farther forward. Ah, close enough. Why is this? Quit turning. Hold on, I gotta move just a slight. There we go. That better. Heck. Okay, we're good. All right, I think we got it figured out. Okay, then I gotta come back up and out. It is slow going. Go to the... Nope. I won't let me... It's not letting me go left or right now for some bloody reason. Come on. I tell you, I'm doing everything in my power to move to the left or to the right, and it's saying, no, you can't. There we go. Guess you have to go a little bit higher. Hehe. Thanks, Deuce. Thanks, Bone. Without your help, I never would have figured out how the, or without watching you guys, I never would have figured out how that worked. You gotta shake it quickly back and forth. Oh, it says grab another one. Okay, we can do that. Yep, need to be just a little bit higher. Yeah, you gotta love that 20-second delay that the game's got, eh? Or the YouTube. Come on. Now I want to go forward a little bit. Oh, it says I'm super. Can I go up? Aha! There we go. Now we got it figured. Boy, tell ya, that uses some brain power to figure this machine out. And it says we're almost done. Can't see because of that stupid... that little yellow thing there, that's that half circle thing, is right in the way. Right? Come on, game devs. You know, come on, look at your game, figure it out. Okay, so I think that's this one done. I think. Yeah, it's got to be done. Okay. So the next one, that little fan thing, is for concrete pouring. So, gotcha. I think we'll be okay. I think the actual delay is like 6 seconds or something like that. I know that Twitch is around 10 to 12 for me the last time that I used it because, well, I'm not a partner. Welcome to the channel, boss. Welcome. I hope you enjoy this game as much as I am, because I am enjoying it thoroughly. Thanks again to the wonderful community member who donated it. You are a savior. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Twitch is now 1 to 2 seconds. Yeah, if you're an affiliate. If you're an affiliate or a partner with them, and I will never be either. Reason being is that it's pointless. It's an absolute pointless exercise to try to be an affiliate with those guys. They don't do anything for you. They don't do any type of advertising for your channel whatsoever, even though they say, oh yeah, they do. Yeah, it's just never been a big fan of it. Can we attach here? Oh no. Okay, it's saying that we can't attach now. Alright, so let's just set it down over here. Alright, get this out of the way. And we got gotta get ourselves lined up. Alright, so just scooch, 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 scooch. Waiting to see it turn green. Come on, turn green. What the hell? Heck? Looks like I still need to move a little bit farther forward. That should do it. Yep, good. Yeah, no. I am so sick and tired of every time I've gone to the homepage in the last... oh, geez. Gotta be 3 years. All I see is this weird redhead flashing herself all around in a hot tub or writing stuff on her, and I'm a bit of a prude, quite honestly. I don't date women who like to flash themselves out to the world and everything else. It's like, no thanks. That's just, yeah, not what I appreciate in life, so. So no, I won't even watch any of that stuff. I just walk away. I just shake my head and walk away. Nope. No thanks. But mind you, I'm not a teenage boy who, well, when we were teenage kids, you had to find your videos and stuff like that out of the alleyways. Nope, that's not it. Nope, I will not date a lady or anybody else who's ever had like their OnlyFans or anything like that. It's like the moment I find out about them, it's like, get the hell out of my house. Bugger off. Yep. You won't see me walking around with the banana hammock on, that's for sure. Yeah. Have some pride in yourself. I mean, there's one thing, you know, to be around home or whatever, you know, and just, you know, like not wearing a bra or whatever, you know, being in a tank top and whatever. That's fine. But, I mean, you know, your body is your property. It's not for public consumption as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, I'm old-fashioned. I'm a prude. I'm not big on, what did my ex-wife call that stuff? You never want to do any PDA. Yeah, that's it. Public displays of affection. Not me. Nope. What the? You guys saw that it was green, right? Almost done. There we go. Get the last little bit. Alright, drive mode. I think this is the last of it, right? I think. Hold on, let's go to jobs first. Let's check your gerbs. The drilling's done. Any more drilling? Didn't look like it, so that means we can come over here. We can go, bye-bye. We'll return you back to the store. Now we need bunch of goodies, some bulk materials, a pallet of concrete formwork, pallet of wood, rebar mesh. I just heard a fly go by. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go to our company. Let's open up our vehicle fleets. And we'll just grab the flat deck. For this side, still got the other side. But I don't remember... Yeah, I honestly don't remember Bone or Deuce having to do the other side with the drill. I only remember seeing them on this one side. Now, mind you, I was coming and going, bouncing around, so I may have missed it. But as far as I remember, they didn't have to. Oh, forgot about my corn dog. Oh, old greasy corn dog. Reminds me of the city fair. They had the drill on both sides? Oh, wow. Okay. No, we can re-rent it then if and or when that case comes up. Alright. Looking for job 1A or 1B. Guess it's all the same. Alright, so it's 2 of you. Yeah, I'll add you 2 first. And then you 2, 3, 4. Dang it. Okay. Of course it's not going to be easy. Hold on. Before we do that. Oh, I only need 1 rebar mesh. Okay, so 1 rebar mesh, 1 pallet of wood, 2 pallet of concrete, and 1 bulk transport. Okay. Okay. So I only need half of everything that's trying to tell me that I need. Okay. So I need... remove 1. Add 2. Add 1. Add 1. Oh, come on! Watch me how I make it work. Let's just see if I can do this. Okay, so if I go over here, I say, go away. Go away. What'd you do that for? Go to checkout. What? There is no way that this truck is that crappy. Okay, I hate to tell devs on how to do their job, but come on, devs. Learn how to do a better job, would you? And try just one of these, see what happens now. What the flock is wrong with this machine? Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Oh, look at that, it worked. Okay, now I should be able to get 2 pallets of wood on that. Shouldn't be an issue. I only need 1 pallet of wood. You think it's the rebar mesh that's causing the issue? Could be, could be. But once again, the game needs to be smarter. You know what I mean? Like, we should not have these problems. Alright, so yeah, you're right. So that rebar mesh is causing me some issues. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotta be smarter than developers. Shouldn't be that hard, tell you the truth. And come over here. See, that works. Why can't I put that mesh stuff on top? Or the rebar or whatever it was. Why can't that go on top? Actually, I'm going to try it. Let's see if that works. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, let's try grabbing 2 of these now. Not suitable. Whatever. Devs, figure your crap out, would you? Because this could hold way more than what's showing on here right now. It can hold way more. No problems. No problems whatsoever. Weight maybe? Could be, but they don't tell you. You know what I mean? Like, they don't give you any reasons for why it doesn't fit. It's just like, oh, it's not suitable. It could say, oh, you know, like, this item is too long to fit on the unit. It's like, oh, no, you know, your vehicle is not suitable. And I really don't want to bring the giant tractor trailer unit down here just for that, you know. Driving into here with that big unit and then having to back out, what a pain in the arse-key it would be. So, no tanks. Yeah, it was funny, you know, Simidum and myself and the other guys that were on stream of his stream there today, we all have the same grievances. We have absolutely all the same grievances. Simi, who has done, he's gone to university and stuff for game design and that, you know, he was totally on board with what I was saying about everything in the game. Like, well, you know, this is what I've been saying so far and all that. And he's like, no, you're right. He's like, you know, this is in, you know, Q&A. That was such a huge section of his schooling and everything else. He's like, yeah, no, it's missing it, you know. I was saying, like, to me, I got the feeling that a lot of these guys are self-taught type stuff because of this, and this. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I think you nailed it. He's like, there's so much stuff that's missing out of just basic game design that it just would make the most sense that is what was going on. They might have one or two guys who are in the office who do game design, but, you know, they're too busy working on other things that they never really get a chance to go through it all, or they just don't care. You know, they think that, you know, their way is the better way, and, you know, that all these AAA companies that do things a certain way are, you know, they're wasting their time and doing too much money when, you know, there's a reason why these AAA companies do these things. You know? They've learned their lessons from the school of hard knocks. Seen a friend loading the mesh by himself? Oh, okay. Well, we'll take a look and see what's going on with that form work. I mean, it shouldn't be that big. I mean, it just looks like it was the same size as that pallet of wood, and if it is, I'm going to be pissed. Because those could easily have gone on under the rebar or on top of the rebar mesh. There should be no reason for it not to. Like I said, typical game design. You know, game design 101. Yeah, I think those are the exact same size as those pallets of wood. So those could have gone down first, put the rebar on top, a pallet of wood in front of those, and the concrete bag. Should have fit no problem. Should have fit no problem whatsoever. But like you say, if it's a weight thing, then say it's a weight thing, not just you have an unsuitable vehicle. Like, for what purpose? Why is it unsuitable? You know, give us a reason why. Don't just tell us this is wrong. You know, oh no, it's wrong. How are you ever supposed to learn? You know? You teach a man to fish. You just don't, you know, cook the fish and feed him a meal, and then, you know, expect him to be an expert in fishing afterwards. It's the simple things in life. Yeah, there is a much bigger truck lean, but that particular truck would be a pain in the butt in order to get down and into here. So then you'd have to try to back it all the way out and everything to get around. It'd be a problem. I mean, at the same time, though, I could have had it delivered to the site. You know, if I was being lazy today, I could easily have had it delivered to the site. Now, if I was doing like my own single-player game or something like that, oh yeah, I would have had lots of stuff just delivered to the site instead of driving around and everything. Oh, we need another skill point in the crane speed, please. Hopefully, after we're done this particular workup, we'll have one. All right. Okay, so let's reset you, put you into drive mode. Let's get you up and out of the way. Would it be fun to skip all that stuff when you go through the game really fast? Well, the only thing I would be doing is saving all this fast travel time that I'm going from here to the other location. However, I would also be spending a ton more money in delivery fees having stuff dropped off here. So, oh, it looks like we have to do the concrete work. So let's go grab our concrete truck. Mr. Cement Mixer, you want to come out and play? And I remember from Bone and Deuces, they also had to have their pumper truck out too. So we'll take this one out of storage. Then we'll enter it, and we'll get everything brought down. Now, if we were playing multiplayer and, having several people or, like a good group of folks in here, like, Simdicate does, then yeah, I would go ahead and I would do all the driving and things like that, type stuff. But just for the sake of speed, so that way, it doesn't take me 3 streams in order to get some of the jobs done. That's why I do it the way that I do. Speaking of Simdicate, Deuce just went live on Twitch. Yep. I remember the days when he would stream in the evenings. Oh, my streams were so much larger back then. Wow, 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 wow! Coming in hot! Coming in hot! I don't know where we need to set this thing, so for now, we'll just set it there, and we'll go get our concrete mixer, and we'll go fill it up. Doesn't it say perform drilling? Yeah, it's the first 2 parts are done. You take a look, the first canister, the second canister, and then the third portion is that little fan with a it looks like a radiator fan. So if you come over here into the vehicles and you go to this truck, you can see just up in the top right hand corner in front of the picture, left hand side of the truck, or the left hand side of the screen, right there. Ooh, ding, ding, ding. Look straight up. See that little pumper? That's what it means. Yeah, it's starting to look like GTA with the nighttime scenes. Yeah, I agree. It does. But that is, I will give the devs a lot of credit on this game for what they've done with it. There are a lot of the simple things were overlooked, but they've done a lot of hard things. It is extremely hard to make a city look like it is alive, and they have done that in spades. This game is 100 times better for have the feeling of life being believable than the newest Volition's compilation of the new Saints Row. Like, the new Saints Row looks like it's a test bed of a game in comparison to this when it comes to how lifelike the game looks. There is no life in Saints Row whatsoever. It is appalling at how such a large AAA company could put out such bogus, like a bogus world. It is pathetic. Gameplay for it, like all the story, all that type of stuff, amazing, absolutely amazing. But when it comes down to the world, I've seen better worlds made by a second-year do-it-yourselfer in a Unity engine, like not even Unreal. So, yeah, just definitely not a fan of the crap that Volition tried pushing out for Saints Row. They should know better. Where are we? Close, but not quite close enough. Alright, let's take a look and see. No. There we go. I think that's about right. Fingers crossed, folks. I'm not hearing it fill. Why am we not hearing it fill? Oh, okay. There we go. Why are you stopping? Alright, there we go. At least this game doesn't waste. One thing I like, it does not waste. But you do have to put up with stupid cameras. Even though you turn dynamic camera off, it still is like, oh, you want me to move the camera? Like, no, I don't want you to move the camera. I want to put it back exactly the way I had it. Put it there, leave it there, and bugger yourself off. Alright, that should be close. Alright, it is going up. Can't hear it, but it is going up. Ooh, another cold, greasy corn dog. Where is the halfway mark here? Guessing that's about halfway? Fingers crossed. Give me a second here, folks. Ugh. Just gonna turn the light off and take off the glasses. Ugh. Oh, now that light's glaring me out. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera off here and kill that light. Ooh, ow. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ow. I just punched my microphone as I was reaching up to turn the light off. Oh, but that is so much better. Oh, I can see. Polarized lenses. Boy, oh boy, those things make it tough. They make it hard to see, they do. You see all these little tiny blue and red and kind of purplish dots. When I got the shades on, so. The less I gotta wear those, the better. Yeah, like, come on, camera! Get out of the truck, get back in the truck. Change it to camera as fast as you can. Like, it should not move. I have... Okay, here, I'm going to prove to you folks. I have right in here settings. Where is it? Where is it? Camera. Dynamic. None. Zip. Zilch. 0. The damn thing should always stay where I put it. Not where the bloody developer thinks that they know best. It's like, developer, are you trying to tell me you know how to play a game better than me? That, you know how I want to play the game? Do not mess with my camera settings, folks. I don't like it when they change the camera settings. This is actually not a bad job. It does take a while to kind of sort of get used to these machines. Okay, you know what? Just to save time on stream, yes, it's going to cost us an extra like 5-6K to do this, but I think it's well worth it so that you guys get to see what the game actually looks like instead of the loading screen simulator for fast traveling around. We gotta clear the marked area. Alright, swing the boom arm around. Cleared. Now what? Unpack. No, look, across the road. I got to deliver a bunch of stuff there. Okay. Now let me guess, this is gonna be the other half of this stuff. Of course, of course. Now it's 154. That's 143. I'll save the $11 and we'll go here. Everyone's struggling with the machine? Yeah. Yep. I can see it. I can understand that. I'm using a controller and a Logitech 3D flight stick. The 3D Pro. And even with that, I still have some major issues. So I can feel for those who have to use just the, actually, hold on, let's do this. No, go away. Let's put these down first. Let's see what happens. Put you two down first. Then, can I buy... enter, thank you. Yeah, see? That's stacked up, no problem. Huh. Oh, I bet you... Okay, I bet you the wood pallets won't fit now. I think I see what the issue is. The trailer isn't long enough, I believe. Okay, hold on. Let's find out. Actually, let's just do that one first. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay, so now I understand. But when you first go to start playing, you don't have any idea. You're like, well, why is it doing this? I don't understand that. Like, why? Oh, and there's something else I want to show you guys too. Right here, buckets of concrete. So you can fill these up and use the cranes to dump in certain areas. So if you're at like 99% and you got just a little itty bit of concrete left to do, then grab that. Yeah, we'll come back for the other two items. Now we know the trailer is not long enough. It'd be great if that's exactly what the developers would have put in their message saying, instead of, your truck is unsuitable. Well, why? Why is it unsuitable? Please tell me. Give me more information, please. Please, sir, can I have some more information? Please. I mean, they're running like a government. They do what they want. And then they don't tell you about it until years later. Oh god, the Canadian government is horrible for that. Absolutely atrocious. But this game, overall, like Deuce says, it's definitely Game of the Year under the... Oh. I gotta go over there? Oh. Well. More than one way to skin a cat. Sorry, I'm just looking around here. Black Mare said that I went to a gas station there. Oh, I was probably the one up in the north by the... Right. Yeah, so... I don't know. Apparently, I missed a golden hammer at one of the gas stations. Alright, let's get this all set up. That's a big nope. Oh, you're down there. How do I bet you that's an oncoming. I'd have to drive all the way down there to get there? Okay. Okie-dokie. Coming through, car. No, that goes up and over. So maybe we gotta... Don't mind me, Mr. Officer, sir. It wasn't me. It was my hired hand man. I had nothing to do with driving the wrong way down the street. Well, please don't be a concrete barricade. Okay, good. There isn't. Alright, let's change the modes. Change modes. Yeah, there's a lot to be said about clarity, and give these guys probably another 6 to 8 months working on this, and I could see this really being a top-notch game. Yeah, there's just a few things in game design and stuff, like just the basics, the common sense things that are missing. There is a lot of grammatical errors in this game, a lot. I see a couple of the voice actors have fixed what they've had to say in comparison to what the dialogue is saying and what they're supposed to, but the actual voice actors are like, no, I'm not going to say, is the instead of the is, things like that. So they fixed that up, but if you take a look just at the campaigns and you read them, there's a lot of grammatics issues in there. And when you really think about it, when over 85% of the people who are going to buy your games are English speaking, you really, really, really want to have a good grasp of your English translations. Yes, we want fast travel here. So we got to get the wood and the sandbag, if I remember correctly. Yeah, transportation sack and a pallet of wood. Yeah, good. Go away. Ooh, I'm talking about the spots that I'm seeing. I still have purple and blue spots that I'm seeing. Even though I'm not wearing the glasses. Such a bright light. And I know you guys enjoy seeing the costumes and stuff like that, so I wish I could keep the camera on, but boy, the green screen lights are just brutal on my eyes. That's what I get. There's actually more albino people in the world than my genetic makeup. So I have auburn red hair, and I have baby gray eyes, and that is like 0.00001% of the population. And it's like 0.02% of the population is albino. And once again, GG, you went to the wrong spot, didn't you? Yes, of course you did. Of course you did. Grr. I go to the job site. I mean, I'm just doing what I'm told. Go to the job site. Alright, well, since we're here. Little Mac, it's open. I have this open as a multiplayer. If you want to come join me, man, jump in. I'm on the USA West server, and if you want, jump into the Discord. Let me know when you're there. I'll drag you down, and I'll get you the password. Yeah, if you want to join me, man, by all means. I wasn't sure if you were working today or what was going on. I saw you join Deuce the other day, so I was like, sweet. I know Little Mac wanted to play some multiplayer. So I'm glad you got in there. Yeah, so if you want to join in, this is multiplayer right now. Every time I play on stream, it's open to the community. So you're one of the longest members of the community. So by all means, dude, jump in if you wish. Jump in if you wish. I'd be happy for the help. This game is amazing. Amazing for the fun. Like I said, it's just a bunch of little tiny things that could easily have been fixed during the game development of it. That, it's just, for me, the stuff that I've learned, being there in, professional AAA gaming, going through all the lessons they've learned is really, it really bothers me when I see all these other games that just don't have it. It's like, yeah, but there's a reason why people go to school for game design. Oh, okay, so looks like I've got to pour some concrete here. How you doing today, Little Mac? Been a while, my man. Alright, let's just pull you ahead over hither. Alright, so then we'll jump to the concrete mixer. You're good? Glad to hear it, my man. Yeah, if you want to jump in, hey, just say the word and I'll get you all hooked up. Definitively. Alright, we can't drive over there, so we're going to fast travel over to here. But if you got a hankering to finish the job that you're working on or something like that, no worries, dude. No worries. Just getting myself ever closer to that 25 fuel and repair, and then even better towards the 50 fuel and repair. I just scroll through here. Now tomorrow I do have my doctor's appointment at 2:15. I normally stream at 1:30 my time, so I am going to be late. If I stream at all. It all depends on the type of bad news. If I get some bad news, then I'll have to end up talking to like my folks and Captain Caveman and stuff like that. So you know, it's a 50-50 whether or not I'll be streaming tomorrow. If I do, it'll be later on in the day than what we're normally accustomed to. Oh, this is going to be fun. Let's see how this machine does. Hold on here. Let me just hit that. Let me go over to the Discords. Is anybody in the Discords? Nope. Okay. I'm in the Avalon. And tell you what, I'll just go over to open mic so that way you don't have to worry about getting jagged in. And I will send you a private message with the password. And there you go, mate. There you go. Sent you a PM in the Discord, so you should have all the goodies that you need. Birch. Excuse me, lady. Coming through. Beep, beep. Whoa, almost nailed her. Here, let's give everybody a warning. Coming through. Oh.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey, how you doing, little Mike?
Howdy, howdy.
How's things going? You able to hear me? Hold on. How about now? You hear me now?
Yeah.
Stupid push to talk. Just sounds like I gotta undo it. In Simmies, he has it set up that you have to have push to talk, and I can't stand the dang thing. So just give me a second here.
Alright.
Settings. Voice and video. Why aren't you near the top? It's the one thing that us users use all the time. There we go. You should be able to hear me loud and clear.
Yep.
Sweet.
I'll say when you have to do push to talk, it's trying to find a button that you don't use in game.
Dude, I have a Xbox 360 controller hooked up. I have a Logitech joystick, the 3D Pro, and the steering wheel. As well as I also have a Stream Deck. I got more buttons than I can even think about to choose from.
Right?
Yep. And I still want to get a side panel.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the small, not the mini, but the 15 button one. I've always wanted to get the big extra large one.
Yeah, I got that. My folks got that for Christmas for me one year. I was like, oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. At my church, we live stream to YouTube every Sunday.
Oh, nice.
And we got cameras, and then to control the cameras, we got the large Stream Deck.
Yeah, you
like,
have
hey,
to.
You want, like, hey, get this. This will help. Boom, boom.
Yep, exactly. It makes it so that you can be like a proper editor of the videos and stuff too, right? So.
Yeah.
Now, I thought, if I remember right, I thought Bone and Deuce had to do like this major high tall columns on this. That must be something that we do further on.
Yeah, it's once you, I think, at the foundation.
Okay, so yeah, what I'm working on right now.
It's coming up. Yeah, pretty much it's coming up. And you do it to both sides.
Gotcha.
Like 4 columns. So, pretty much total 4 columns.
I thought it was like 6 or something. They did a whole bunch.
No, it's 4 columns.
Oh, dope. Wrong one. There we go. Always jumping into the wrong machine, man. Always. And I'm always, every time I try to switch the machine to do something else, I always end up hitting reset by mistake. It's like, why?
Oh, yeah. Like, why?
Why did I do that? Why? It makes no sense. But I'm not the only one. I guess a lot of people on the Xbox and that, and Deuce was having that issue the other night too. So let me guess, we gotta go to the other side now?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, no worries. Okay, reset. Drive mode.
Yeah.
And as we get there, fast travel.
Yeah, I got this one.
You betcha, bud. Drive safely, my man. Oh, you use the insert? That would work. That would work. For push to talk? Nobody uses that key for anything, so.
Right?
It's a good idea, Lean. Good idea. Leave it to GG to drift a mobile pumping crane.
Right?
Yeah. Hey, come on now. Come on. I know I got the steering wheel and all, but still. That's a little crazy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I remember one time there's a go-kart place like near me. And I happened to get in one of the carts that they just recently like replaced the motor in.
Oh, nice. So it was all nice and tight, so you had some good acceleration and stuff?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, I was in front of my dad and youth minister, and they said I was just fishtailing around the corners.
We used to have a place called Ricky Bobby's Speedway, and they would wax the track so you could do stuff like that. Oh man, it was just so much fun. It was such a blast. And then the price of land just went ridiculous where they were at, and they got offered an exorbitant amount of money for their land. And they're like, we can't work for 15 years straight and make this type of money. Sorry, folks, but we're going to sell. And then the city got mad at them and said, sorry, we're not going to give you another business license. It was like, are you kidding me? You know, like, yeah. So needless to say, that mayor was not reelected again. He lost his, what do they call it? Incumbency seat or whatever they call that. Yeah. Yeah, the peeps were not happy with his decision to do that. Because, it was totally, the city of Calgary's, they were just being malicious, It's like, the guys like, yeah, well, when you get offered this much money, it's kind of hard to say no, considering, it'll take me, every bit of 15 years to make this type of money, with the business, so... Why am I not pouring? Okay, there we go. It was being chilly. And I don't know what it is, but in the summertime, Kiddo and I, we went out. We went to, we got some Slurpees, and they had, I think it was a 4-for-4 deal. Yeah. On corn dogs.
Do you fill up on spot, or do you go and fill it up?
Oh, just fill on site. Yeah, fill on site, man. Make your life easier. I want to be able to get through the game at some point on stream. If there was 4 of us or something like that, then that's a totally different story, right? We got lots of people to kill time. Nobody's sitting there waiting around, but
and you could have multiple concrete trucks.
Exactly. Like you run it like a business, and have a lot of fun doing it. But when there's just the 2 of us, don't worry, fast travel or have the stuff delivered here. It's all good. I'm not that tight of a skinflint.
Yeah.
Simi was he was excavating everything of the construction zone.
Oh yeah.
Just so you could make all that extra money, right? So I was like, But I wouldn't do that. I mean, yeah, we came up with like $160,000 extra on top of a $85,000 job, I think it was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so, yeah, he just dug out all the dirt, and we took off like 10, 12 loads. And it was just like, yeah, what was it? I think it was like $6,000 or $7,000 per load that we were dropping off. So, I mean, he was just, making bank. Just making bank.
Oh, yeah. Anytime I, like, do any of those excavating stuff, like, I've been just using the dozer to just excavate. Like the resort, I've dug the pools out with a dozer.
Wow. That takes some dedication. That would take a while, I bet.
It actually didn't. Like, with the dozer I had, I just push, and then boom, it's done.
Nice.
I think I did it a lot faster than if I would have just done an excavator.
Gotcha.
Because you're just pushing the dirt and you just like push.
Let's get the camera one little zoom in there. Alright, we gotta... No. I want to go up. Way up. Come on. Up. There we go. Yeah, the crane is not very intuitive. Or this pumper crane.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it works. For the way they have it set up, it does work. So I'm not going to complain too much about it.
Yeah.
I would like to see like a independent first, second, third knuckle. Just so that way the player knows, okay, this is the knuckle I want to move. I want to move knuckle 2. Then you know which control schematic to hit, right? But other than that, though. And keybind to the controller.
It is kind of... Yeah, it is like, okay, I need to go this way, up, and then you have to move multiple knuckles just to get where you want it.
I mean, IRL, everybody's got one of those, like, controller boxes, so the guy stands outside the pumper unit.
Yeah, just stand outside and just, like, looking up. Most, rotating, tow trucks, they have a little box that you can remote control that you unplug and stand off to the side. And
yeah, I've seen a couple of those. Like even some of these new flatbeds have the same thing. Like you'll see them come pulling in. They'll have the flat deck and everything all button boxed up.
Some of them have a little small remote, and then they like hit it, raise it up, pull the winch out.
I think we're done here. Yep.
Yeah, you're done on that one.
All right, so I got stuck. Okay, there we go. It was going, hey dude, you're stuck. I know I'm stuck. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to do this.
Yeah, one thing I did this on high when I did this.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. Yep. We're on hard. Yeah. I mean, come on, it's double the money. It goes from like 744 to 1.4 million, and it's like, okay.
Right. Yeah, no, with on the high, you have to do each side. With the I think the lower ones, like even the medium, as you're placing the decks, it actually meets in the middle. Where on the high, you have to go to each side.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
In order to like place the deck. And what I did, I just did one side until I couldn't do any more.
Yeah, and then you drive over to the other side. Yep. Yeah, makes sense.
And then the other side.
I'm not cheap. I'll rent another crane. I'll buy one and rent one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then we can like just meet in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Oh, empty.
Yep,
now
empty.
Too.
Yep.
Yeah, reach stocking. There we go.
It's all gravy. We all gotta take a 5x5 every once in a while.
Yep.
Been a while. How you been doing, my man?
Been good.
Yeah, so that you got into Mysterio's new Discord. So awesome. I was going to message you, and then he's like, oh, I messaged Mac about it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. As long as you got him. And then like it was like an hour and a half later or something like that. You popped in. I was like, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and like I was reading I just happened to be reading the thing and say, oh hey, yeah, we got a new Discord, blah blah blah, and then I clicked the link and I'm like, oh. And I think like maybe while I was reading, I saw the message. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. He's thinking about getting into university for game design as well, so right on.
Yeah, okay, right on.
Yeah, I told him if he has any issues with anything, reach out to me at any point in time.
Right.
I just wish my truck was running better, otherwise I'd give him a hand to help him get his license. He needs some hours behind the wheel to get practice, you know what I mean? Everybody's got to get practice. Need some more concrete.
Yeah, no, today I was supposed to go to lunch at 12 at noon. And had to wait for one of my older coworkers to come in. He didn't come until like close to 1, so I went to lunch at 1. Roughly, well, it was a little bit before 1. And got back a little bit before 2 and got off at 3.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But at least you got off at 3. You know what I mean? It's like you can still, have enough time to run home and have a meal, like a snack type of thing before, dinner time, so you're not messing up your dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just finished off 2 corn dogs. Yeah, after doing the 7-Eleven thing with kiddo, it was like, for 4 corn dogs. It's like, now I got a bloody hankering for corn dogs.
Right.
What happens stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that is great, man. That is great. Oh, I love all the jokes, man. I love all the jokes. Always have.
Yeah, all the we don't, I guess, quote unquote, have 7-Elevens here.
Well, even still, corner store, convenience stores, mom and pop stores.
But we have what are called speedways. But the reason why I say quote unquote 7-Elevens, 7-Eleven bought out Speedway.
Oh, did they?
So yeah, they're basically were transforming some speedways to kind of like how they organize stuff, how 7-Eleven does it.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're just using
Like
the 7-Eleven planogram.
bags, yeah, like their bags are even 7-Eleven.
Cool. Hey, reduce, reuse, recycle. I mean, there's no sense going out and getting, an extra $200,000 or 200,000 bags. Oh, I'm stuck. It locked me in. I can't move the knuckle.
No.
I just got to do a quick reset. And I'll open up the hopper again for you. You'll have to pull forward so I can open the hopper.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to set my wheel back up because one thing about like the track machines having to use the numpad.
The wheel is so awesome for the track machines. Like, difference between day and night for frustrations. Just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, because like I can basically look at my screen and put my hand on the numpad, and without looking, I can hit like forward, turn, right. But for some reason, when I want to go to back up, I accidentally hit 5 instead of 2.
I think you need to turn your bumper on.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Oh, gravy, baby. I've been, while I've been doing my recordings and stuff, I've been watching the Star Trek Enterprise. I only watched like 1 or 2 episodes when it was first out on TV. It was just life, right? Just busy. And so I never had a chance to check him out. So I'm watching them now, and it's like, I like that. It was a good little show. I don't know why they didn't do as good as they should have for the... we're done. So now we have to go to the other side? Is that what's trying to tell me?
Yeah, we go to the other side.
Alright, sounds good. Then I just fast traveled to the nearest gas station there.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just fast traveled to the gas station.
Yep. Then while I'm there, I usually just fill up and repair at the same time. That way I don't have to worry about dying on site. Somebody was telling me in the roadmap, though, that they're thinking about possibly bringing in a fuel truck and a mechanical truck, which I think is awesome.
Ooh,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Alright, there's that one.
Sweet.
There's that one. Alright.
It's just a minor speed bump for these trucks. Wouldn't want to do that in that little orange race car thing. But curb hopping's fine in these big vehicles.
Alright, be right back.
You betcha. Yesterday I told my wife that husbands are like fine wine. We get better with age. Today she locked me in the cellar. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful what you wish for in this day and age. There's smart asses all over the place.
Alright, back.
No worries. Yeah, did I open up my hopper?
I did this with traffic on.
Yep, traffic is on. Yep, I have not taken traffic off. I wanted to see the difference because everybody was telling me that, you know, as more stuff comes into the world, you get more traffic and that. I was like, oh, cool. Okay, I gotta check this out. So that's why I have it set that way.
Like trying to, like, I guess right now because most people are going to be in bed.
Yeah.
Trying to come down like some of those ramps with traffic on. It's like boom, boom. It's like, okay.
Yeah, no, one of the guys in Simi's stream today, he's like, yeah, take a look. He's like, watch the train. They're doing the European map. And they're like, yeah, just watch the train. It'll stop running at like 10 o'clock at night or whatever it was. And yeah, sure enough, it stops running at like 10 o'clock. I was like, ah, sweet, cool. That's awesome. They really made that world, or they really made this world dynamic.
Yeah, that's one thing I probably will do next is once I finish all the US,
Yeah.
I'll go over to the European.
Yeah, that's my plan as well. Well, this is going to be around for a while, methinks. I'm quite enjoying this game.
Yeah. Yep, I'm happy. Yeah, I named my company Mac Construction Co.
Nice.
It's a company, so I just put Co.
Yeah, I wanted to do something funny. So that's why I went hard times. For all your construction and erection needs.
Alright.
Yeah. I figured you got to be a smart ass every once in a while, right?
Alright. But I do like Deuce's construction company. Yeah.
Yeah, the Rusty Wrench. It's just funny that there's a coffee shop called the Rusty Roast in the game too. It's like, hey, did you plan it like that? He's like, no, it just worked out that way. Yeah, sweet. You gotta like it when stuff like that happens.
Alright.
Yeah, so after this we have to put down some metal pipes or something, I'm guessing, first, and then we get to do, I can't quite remember all the steps that Bone and Deuce were doing because Caveman and I left a little bit.
After this, you put up the, you notice how, like, the columns aren't connected right now?
Yeah.
You put the concrete beams in.
Ah, gotcha, okay.
And then you put the little blue things on each.
Oh, like the wire guidelines and stuff?
Yeah, wire guidelines.
Okay.
The ones that go on top.
Yeah, I think we're at the park when they were doing that bit, because I saw them do the other side. I didn't see them do this side for pouring the concrete. And Caveman's like, Dad? I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's going to start getting cold out in like an hour or two. Should we go outside now? I'm like, yeah, good idea, bud.
Right.
We have 7 different parks that are within walking distance, and so
Oh,
We hit
that's not
3 of
bad.
them. Yeah, we hit 3 of them up every time that he's here. We interchange
That's-
the ones that we go to. He's got his favorite one, which is, in one direction, and then, which is part of the 4, and then he's got one that's on the other direction. That's part of the other 3 that he enjoys.
Yeah, no, it is starting getting cold now. Or a little cooler every day.
Just a little bit, yep.
Like, I'm gonna be gone this weekend, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the highest is gonna be like 66, and that's gonna be on Sunday.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm expecting snow in 2 weeks. I got to get out in front of my yard here and clean the sidewalk. We have a bit of grass overgrowth onto the sidewalk, and that is just no fun to shovel off in the wintertime when you hit that growth. It's you break your wrist with the shovel. Like, ow.
Yeah, right now we got on one side we have landscaping bricks that outline the.
That's what I have too. They outline the sidewalk. Yeah, I have some. They're like round cement cylinder type things, and
Okay, but these are up a little bit higher. But we're eventually gonna get rid of them and have our planter beds just kind of like die off into the edge of the grass.
Nice.
With no.
If I had my way, I would rip up all the grass in my front yard, and I'd put in an aquascape. I would have just waterfalls and stream type thing.
There you go.
Yeah, pondless, of course, so it just goes down in the end into a gravel bed and then gets recirculated. Because, man, some of the ones, because we get such cold temperatures in the wintertime, those machines just make beautiful, like ice sculptures almost type thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, I would love to have one of those, but they're about the same price as a Ferrari.
Right.
So, yeah, I can't do the majority of the work anymore. Maybe if I was in my early 20s, early 30s before my heart attack, I could have done all that, but I just can't do that type stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I could foreman the hell out of it, but when it comes to the lifting and that, no. This old body of mine just can't take that stuff anymore.
One more.
Yeah, one more column. Man, we're actually flying through this. I've only been live for an hour and a half. So that's not bad at all. I plan on going a little bit extra longer today just because of the... tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment. So.
Yeah.
Find out if I have MS or not. They didn't call me right away, so I'm 99% sure I don't have MS, which is thank God. That's just one last thing that I have to worry about. Just means that I have a pinched nerve in my neck and pinched nerve on my jaw, which is causing the temporal mobility. I can't even say the words. It's TMJ.
Temporary.
Yeah, temporal modular joint disorder.
Okay.
Yeah. You remember back in the day when I used to always say, yeah, you guys will never catch me eating on stream because I sound like a horse with a bit in its mouth? Clunk, clunk, cramp, cronk, clunk.
Yeah.
That's because of the TMJ. I open up my mouth and it's just grind. It doesn't hurt, but right now I have like electrical feeling that runs from the inner canal of my ear all the way up, right up to the through the whole ear itself. So like those old school phonograph players, that had that great big brass speaker megaphone thing on it. That's how the electricity, it feels like the same as music, as it would vibrate through that. That's how I get the electricity. It vibrates through it up through my entire ear. Yeah. So yesterday,
my mom has MS.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, multiple sclerosis.
Yep. Yeah, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for lesions. So I have something called La Hermette syndrome as well. And basically, you know how you get disappointed in somebody and you drop your head down? Like, you drop your chin to your chest? Well, when I do that, I light up like a Christmas tree. I get an electrical shock that runs all the way down my body. Well, I shouldn't say that. It runs down just past my shoulder blades. But then it also... come on. Aren't you going to give me green? Why aren't you going to give me green? But yeah, it runs right down to my pinkies. So it goes down my back to my shoulder blades and then down my arms through my elbows to my pinky. It was funny when the doctor first diagnosed it, the way she said it was Le Hermets, and I was like, oh, the hermit. What the hell's the hermit, got to do with it? And she's like, no, La Hermets. And I'm like, yeah, the hermit. And if it's a French translation, she's just, no, sweetie. I'm like, well, then make up your mind, type of thing. But they never gave me an MRI for it or anything because it's not life-threatening, right? So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Like she says, just don't do it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, chat's pretty quiet today. I hope everybody's enjoying the stream then. I really like this game. It's going to be on the channel for a while, folks. I do have Planet Crafter, which I probably will do on Friday just to take a day off. Because from the sounds of it, Deuce is probably wanting to do a Simdicate run on the weekend.
Yeah, I think he wants to do the Ferris wheel.
I think so. I think that's what he was mentioning, so we'll see. Not sure if Mike's going to be involved or not, but I know that Bone and I and Deuce are all gung-ho. That is, unless I get Caveman last minute type deal.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm going to have him till the 15th weekend, because next weekend is our Thanksgiving. And so my ex, her family always does, you know, keep up with the Joneses type of people.
Yeah.
So, you know, they always throw on the most extravagant type of Thanksgivings you can have. You know, it's like, yeah, you guys are barely able to pay your bloody bills, but you'll use your credit cards to do this type of stuff. Okay.
Right. Went to hit F and I was on the stream.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
And I just full streamed the stream.
I've done that before when you have like a whole bunch of WASs and Ds and stuff. You're like, oops. Like, why is the game not working? You look over at Discord, it's full of it. WASAD. Like, oh, well, that'd be why.
Yeah. Or chat, it's like www.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, oops. I've done that multiple times on this game. Look over and see www. I'm like, crap.
My bad. Yep. Nope.
At least I didn't hit enter like during that time.
No, I've seen it happen before many times, and like 20 seconds later you see message deleted. It's like, I know what just happened to you. You were in a game. We got one more after this, right? Yeah. Oh, I want to go the other way. Other way. The controls are backwards for me. I don't know what it is, but the controls are absolutely backwards for how I play. And you can't invert them on the controller, which is kind of... You can't even keybind anything on the controller. You can keybind everything else. I can keybind my steering wheel, my Logitech, keyboard. I just can't keybind my controller.
I wish the F menu would just stay up.
Yeah, that would be nice for the guys who are sitting there doing, like, you know, gravel filling and stuff like that. Just quick, just pop it and, you know, you're good to go type deal.
Like especially for like concrete truck.
All right. You gotta clear the area.
And then you have to, and then you have to hit F again to do to start the pour.
All right, I got myself a new level. Let's go ahead and bring that up. Ooh, I got 2 skill points off of that. So one's going to go in the crane speed. The other one's going to go in bucket capacity. So I filled up all my good business sense first. And then I did bulk material. Then I did concrete. Now I've just finished off crane speed. Then I'll do bucket, asphalt. Then I'll do repair. And then I'll do fuel. Then finalize functional fitness.
Yeah. Yeah, on mine right now I have bucket capacity already filled up, bulk material capacity already filled up, crane speed always filled up, concrete.
Nice. What level are you?
I'm at 18.
Oh wow, yeah, no, I just hit level 14. We were at level 12 when we started, but with this particular, when that finished, it gave me a full level plus 1. Mind you, I was only like 65 points away from going up to level 13 anyway, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to fuel and repair the crane, and then I'll take a look at the job, and I don't think we'll need the crane again after that.
Oh, the pumper.
The pumper, sorry, yeah.
Crane's what we're going to need next.
You are 100% correct. Let's see, roadworks, just road construction, so that's paving and compacting. Okay, that's good, perfect. Yeah, looks like it's just the mobile cranes. So I'm going to send this back off to the yard, throw you in storage, throw the flatbed crane in storage, throw the concrete... Oh, no, you're in it, so I can't throw that in storage.
Yeah.
And then I'll go buy a mobile crane. Probably want the big one, eh?
Yeah, that's the one I used. It's a big one.
Yeah, well, I like buying an item once, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? It's like, why have 3 different mobile cranes if one will do all the jobs?
Yeah.
Ah, here it is. Mobile crane. Which one's the more expensive one? The 490,000. Yep, that'll work. I'll take that one. So I'll purchase that. And then I'll let you go ahead and jump into that one, and then I will rent another one.
Alright. But well, that one can be not one to fill up all the way. Keep hitting T and it's like, it's like,
yeah.
oh. It's like, oh well. I repaired it.
Perfect.
Where do you have it? It says all the way up to enter.
Alright, so what I'll do then is I'll jump over to the gas station side if you want to fast travel to the opposite side.
Yeah.
Then we shall meet in the middle.
Yep. So I'll do the easier of the fast travel.
I figured I was a little bit ahead of you in time, so it would make sense to do that. We'll probably meet up about the same time.
Yeah. Because I'll be fast traveling like right there.
Oh, I see. We have to put a concrete support beam across first. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Alright.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah, one thing I like doing is the tower cranes. I love those.
Oh, the overhead? Or whatever, the
Yeah.
erection set cranes I call them? Yeah.
Yeah, the tower cranes. Yeah. The any job site I can do, I always do those.
Nice. I got okay at it. It wasn't too bad once I learned how to keep an eye on the dot, basically.
Yeah.
And once I figured that, I was like, oh, okay. And then you just whip it around and stop. And, eventually the hook catches up to you. Before, I was always watching the hook. Little tips like that would be nice if the developer to lay those down for us. Oh, it's nice to have that extra crane speed, though. I just wish there was a way that you could hold a button and make whatever operation you're doing a little bit faster instead of having that hurry up and wait for it to decide to do it.
Yeah.
Now, what are these? Oh, okay.
They're the guides.
Yeah, they're the wire tension, or guide, whatever it is, so that way they don't fray and snap.
Yeah. That way they can go over and the concrete.
Oh, this is a fantastic game, though. I mean, for all the criticisms and everything else I give it, I will praise its other benefits just as loud. For a multiplayer game, fantastic. Why they only limited it to 4 players, though, I don't know.
Alright.
Maybe it's to help with server size, but you'd think the more players
Right.
that were on one game would be better for server size. You'd think. Who knows?
And then there are some jobs that it just doesn't seem like they're like quite ready for like all people because
Well-
sometimes you could stand
Like once you get your second foreman or whatever it is, your foreman to be able to take second jobs, then that pretty much nullifies that issue, right? So you can always have like, you know, you have one set doing campaign and then another set who's doing a whole bunch of little jobs or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. If you're just doing like mostly campaign right now, some jobs are not suited for like 4 people.
Yeah, Lean, that happened to me today on Simidum's stream. We were digging, putting in a small house, and he dug up the ground, but it didn't do anything for us. Like the dirt and everything else was there, but you looked over on the stream and he had like all these concrete forms and a whole bunch of other stuff that was in place, and it was like, but I didn't have that. Like, what's going on here? Where are the... Oh, there. Middle of the road. Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna...
Might have to do a scooch forward.
Yeah.
I'll see. I'll scooch forward after this one if I can reach it.
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of currently doing right now.
What's going on? Oh, my mobile crane isn't connected. Okay, dang it. I have it set up so that way I can just move my shifter on the big crane, the erection set crane.
Yeah.
And what it does is it holds the retract and extend. So I don't have to sit there and hold a button for it. It'll automatically just all the way up, all the way down. It's great. Move a little bit closer. Get a little bit closer.
Yeah, but I was at an angle when I was doing the beam and all the others.
Oh, gotcha.
So I kind of moved forward.
I think I dumb lucked it. I just kind of drove in straight and was like, hey, you know, there's the blue dot for the hook to be picked up, so I'll just drive straight up to it. It worked out for me. Yeah, that picture that my sister sent me looked really good. It was like, hey, yeah, nice. Can't wait to see that in my game. She's almost finished. The American one. Yeah, she's almost done the American.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's done the maritime. She's done some IT thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's got like last I talked to her last night, she said she only had like 2 jobs left on the last campaign for the Americans before she's done that. Then she said that once she finishes the European map, I guess apparently there's one more final mission or something.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember exactly. If maybe she said when you're done the campaign for this one, maybe there's one more final one. I just can't remember, but I was just remember her saying there's one more.
I've got I think I'm on Hydro, or I forget what I'm on next.
Yeah, she's got like a college and everything else built, I think.
Yeah. If you go in order, I think that's like the college is the next one after the actually do the Ferris wheel, but I've skipped over to doing the parking garage. I did a parking garage.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Get rid of all the smog in town. I remember reading something about that, but that's what that was all about. Help with congestion and pollution or something like that. I was like, okay. Ooh, well, that's never a good thing. Lawyer just text messaged me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's probably just, you know, and next up in the divorce court. Can't believe it's taking pretty much 2 years from the day that we separated till now in order to still not have this bloody divorce finalized. It's just ridiculous, man. Well, her lawyer's really drawn things out too, because he knows that because I have to go through legal aid, being on disability and everything, I can't afford my own lawyer, right? So I have to apply for what do they call it? Parental support or something like that, or spousal support. Yeah, I have to do spousal support, child support. There's a few things that I have to claim. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yep. And he's like, these are all in place. Yada yada yada. You know, the the court would frown upon you not applying for all this type stuff. It's like, oh, okay, well, all right. No worries, bud. All good. Yeah, it's just awfully quiet. But at the same time, Deuce is streaming right now over on Twitch, right? So ever since Deuce started streaming during the daytime instead of his late night evenings, it just killed my stream. I used to average around 30 people watching all the time, and then he started doing it and it dropped down to about 6 or 7. Not that I blame him. I mean, it works so much better for him, for his lifestyle and that, right? So it's like, yeah, definitely. You gotta do what's best for you, Deuce. Don't worry about me. But yeah, no, I remember the days of always hitting 30 on Twitch and everything. It's like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. All right, I think we did it. Because I'm not getting any more pieces.
Yeah.
All right, so that's no problem. That means I can return this big bad boy, and I'll go get a asphalter and a compactor, if I remember correctly.
Yep. I've had a reposition once.
Yeah, I think I repositioned twice, actually. I think.
Well, yeah, I did well, since starting doing this. I did the once to start and then had to do once more once I had to go. Since they were starting to be on the barge.
Gotcha. Oh, big stretch, big stretch. Oh, I love not being on camera. No offense to everybody, but this way I can stand up and you guys don't have to see my belly. So one problem with standing up when you're streaming is that the camera doesn't move, doesn't follow your face. So you're just staring at my construction jersey.
Yeah.
Probably not the best content, especially now that I'm getting more of a dad bod than anything.
Yeah. There are some cameras. I think it's a camera's option that you can do. It'll actually, the camera will follow you.
I do have the option, but it's follow face. And when I stand up, because I'm only about 22 inches away from the camera, it can't scroll up that high.
Oh, yeah. And you can do like hand gestures and stuff, and you can tell it to zoom out, zoom in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When I upgraded the drivers and everything else, there was a whole bunch of new things that they'd added. And it's like, I just updated the driver like 3 months ago, but apparently I didn't upgrade it enough. So.
You go.
But it's working. It's working. So what do you prefer, the compacting or the asphalting?
Either or.
Alright. Since I got the wheel, I'll do the asphalting because it's a track vehicle, so you don't have to worry about it. Now watch, it'll probably tell us to clear the area. Oh man, I just got everything all set up over there.
It looks like you got one more.
It said I was done. There was no green hooks or anything for me to pick up.
Because I'm not getting a barge, but then there is a barge over here on yours. I don't know.
Yeah, there was a barge that's directly below this piece, but it wouldn't give me a blue dot to hook it onto.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I bet you I know what happened. I bet you we had to go so far, and then it would allow for it. So, let's see, when that's dead center, you should be able to grab it.
Yeah.
You might need to move forward.
Barge that, yeah, I may need to move forward, but I'm still seeing the barge that was left behind on yours.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, this is your 5th piece here. I've already got 5 down. This will be your 5th.
This is interesting. Well, I'm not seeing it. Let me move forward.
Yep. Move forward.
I'm not even seeing the blue
The blue dot? Well, you'll only see the blue dot if you're in the mobile crane.
Well, no, the blue outline.
Yeah, I'm standing on it right at the moment. Or the barge at the moment.
Alright, let me sit. On my end, you're staying over water.
Yeah. Oh, really? Weird. Yeah, worst case scenario, if you can't see it when you're up there, I'll swap you places and see if it'll pop for me. They've had a lot of multiplayer issues in this game so far. You should see the Xbox and PlayStation forums. People are pissed with the connectivity issues they've been having.
See if I move closer.
I wanted to go for a ride, that's why I jumped down on the barge to see if you could do it. Like, whee!
No? Those shows say you're like floating above the water.
Yeah, like right now, there is more life. I'm looking around the world right now, and there is more life in this world right now than there is in all of Saints Row. Like, I'm seeing cars driving down the roads, you know, trees moving, stuff like that. Nothing like that in Saints Row. But the story is amazing.
Yeah.
They've always been great storytellers. And it's not too over the top either, like the other Saints Rows. It's more consistent Saints Row 1. How are you doing for finding it? You able to see it?
No, you're floating.
Okay, one sec. Let's see what happens if I jump up
Let
there.
me see what happens if I... Yeah, I just... As soon as I jumped in the water, it's like, nope.
Yeah, it's
That's
there
weird.
for me. That's just really weird.
Yeah, I mean... See ya. Relog. Jump out and then jump back in.
You betcha.
That's
There we go. Clear the area of everything. Ah, dang it. After I have everything all beautifully set up, they're telling me.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, really? There's Xbox and Twitch are having a huge issue. Apparently, the sound will be all good at the start, but then go super ganky. Aw, dang it. I was hoping I could split the D, but nope. There's not enough space between the machines. And the only way to fix it is restart the system or the game. Oh man, that's brutal. I mean, if you're streaming through the Xbox, that's a no-go. That's a major tick-off, that's for sure. I'm so used to driving with my mirrors that every time I switch the camera around to have a reverse angle when I'm backing up, I always steer the wrong way. It's because it's like, well, no, if I was in the forward position, that's the way I would have to do it. Whoops. Alright, so I'm gonna drive forward maybe and then drive back. Apparently I'm stuck here. Huh. Alright, well, let's reset this big boy. And big track vehicles like this should have no problems going over curbs. You would think. Alright, pull up the screening. One thing I also don't like is when you reset the vehicles to storage, it automatically sells whatever load you have in there.
Yeah.
It's like, but I want to hold on to that extra concrete or the extra asphalt or whatever it is, right? It's like,
Alright. Now, if you just like put it in, like fast travel it to your yard, you don't store it, he'll keep it.
Really?
That's only if you store it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, the downside to not storing it, it won't get repaired while it's just in.
Never thought of that, but yeah, that makes sense. Because yeah, it automatically fuels and repairs until you buy your own fueling in a mechanic shop, and then you can do it manually. Yeah, I didn't even know there was your own fuel tank and stuff like that at your storage until Simmy's like, yeah, why don't you just fuel up there? I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, there's a gas station and a repair shop at the storage. Really? Yeah. Like, oh, I'm not that far into the game yet. I haven't purchased those. So I'm guessing that's something you get when you reach medium level?
I think so. Or large. What level?
Yeah, he's only medium at the moment, so.
Okay, medium, yeah. Yeah, I'm medium, but I need to get my fueling and repairing up.
Yeah.
For mine.
I think I'm at, if not, I'm at 25 or really close to it. If not, I'm right.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, after every job, I take every piece of machine, equipment, every job, every campaign job, everything, and then I go and fill up and repair it before I put it in storage.
Yeah, that's what I need to do that. I've kind of started to doing it, but before I just like, oh, store it.
Gotcha. And I don't think that counts towards your 25 and 50. If it's automatically repairing?
Nope. That's why I'm so low right now. So yeah, I need to start doing that.
Jeez. Don't know why my brother lives in like 16 degrees Celsius weather. So every once in a while the air conditioning just kind of kicks on. It's like, what the hell's going on? Okay, right. His place, not mine. God, my furnace kicked on 3 weeks ago. Scared the heck out of me. He's like, I smell something burning. What the hell's going on? I'm looking around everywhere for something. It turns out it's just because the furnace was a little dirty, right? So, had some dust or something in there.
Yeah. That'd be interesting. It'll be interesting because back in the beginning of the summer, I want to say, or spring-ish, we got it was in May, so beginning of summer, we got a new furnace AC. So come time, winter time, this will be the first time this furnace has probably been turned on.
Gotcha. It's gonna have a trial by fire, is it? Let's hope there is no fire.
Right. So it'll be interesting. It'll probably still do like what our old one did, is start seeing that dust burn off, because like I said, we got the furnace in May. Yeah, May 25th to be exact is when we actually got it, so.
Nice. Sucks for your long weekend going camping or anything, but hey.
Well, and actually, the day we got it, May 25th, fell for my mom's birthday.
Ah, gotcha.
So she calls it her most expensive birthday present.
My mom would have kicked my dad's arse for spending that type of money for her birthday.
Well, and it's also something that was been needing to done because our EC condenser, where the fan mounts to it.
Yep.
For a while back, the fan blade separated from the collar.
Oh no!
It's welded to, and so when it was on, it was just making a.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd tick your neighbors off real soon.
Yeah. So as soon as I heard it, I immediately ran out there and pulled a disconnect.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother's got a breaker switch that's right beside the furnace that says main AC cutoff.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, we also have that, but so I went and pulled a disconnect, and luckily my uncle, my dad's brother, it works in HVAC.
Ah, gotcha. See,
So
yeah,
he came over and kind of, at the time, he kind of did a temporary fix to it.
gotcha.
Well, I think over time, it kind of, because of what he did, it wasn't really level.
Oh, yes, it was unbalanced. Yeah, gotcha.
So it was unbalanced. It still worked, but over time it fatigued the metal
Yep.
that it was attached to, that it was cracking.
Yep. You know, luckily enough, my foster sister, her youngest, is an HVAC specialist as well. So that's how we were able to. We got a $15,000 unit for just a little under 10, I think it was in the end.
Yeah.
And because we helped him install it and everything else, he didn't even charge us for any of that type stuff. So we have a really, really nice one now. This is the first time, though, we used to have those portable ones that you run a hose out a window with. You know, I had one in almost every room. And yeah, and then when my ex-wife and I moved in here, because she's a diabetic and was having a lot of issues with pregnancy, we decided to give it a shot. You know, pay the extra $10K. I gave that to my brother, and he's like, "Here, let's get AC in the house."
Yeah.
And that way we lived for 10 months for free of rent type thing. So, and he was super happy because he's like, "I have air conditioning now."
Yeah.
Like proper air conditioning.
Yeah, but yeah, when it came time to, like, okay, we need as soon as we saw that, we're like, all right, we need to get him out of here, and because we've already been talking about getting a new AC unit.
Gotcha. At least it wasn't a big surprise came out of the blue that you weren't prepared for, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we already had money set aside.
Yeah, nice. You gotta like it when that happens. I always hate those surprise. Surprise, you need to pay X amount for this.
Yeah, and luckily we just use this company that my uncle works for.
Nice.
Get the family friends discount.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, Christopher, it's her youngest son there. He owns his own HVAC company, so. It was pretty simple. Made a phone call, and 3 weeks later, he was like, "Yep, done my other jobs right now. You know, you guys want to help me this weekend?" And yep, we'll be there. So I came down from Red Deer, and my dad came up from Lethbridge, and we all worked together. And my brother, he took one extra day off so we could get it all installed. And
yeah, and at first they were going, like, my uncle and my cousin, his nephew. At first they were going to do it, but then with the time of year it came about, they weren't going to be able to do it, so.
Oh, I kept him well fed, bud. I fed him well, and he had a place to stay. He didn't have to stay at a hotel or anything because his business is out of Lethbridge as well, so. We bartered in that aspect, I guess you could say. I made spaghetti and meatballs the one night. What was the other one? Oh yeah, fish and chips the other. And I think, yeah, the third night my brother ordered pizza, something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, when we got it, we went from, like, having the 1-inch thick filter to, like, a 4-inch thick filter.
Yeah, this thing is massive and super expensive too, but well worth it. Well worth it. I guess it would help if I was actually asphalting it. Oops.
Yeah. We were just talking.
I'm stuck at 99. What's going on here? I'm not going to rent a truck just for that. I'll fill it up. It's only $7 grand. Out of 600. Fine, we're fine. Cha-ching.
Oh, there we go. Cha-ching.
Sell that. Bring that in, and then get out of your way. I'll go fill this up, then put it away in storage, and then I'll go rent another compactor, and we can get her done. Wow, It only took us 2 hours, man. 2 hours to do this job. I bet you if it was a one-man show, it'd probably take you every bit of 3.5.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I didn't start. Okay, I'm starting at this time, so I didn't, like, calculate. But yeah, well, for one man, like, doing a high scope, yeah, it takes you more.
All right, I'll put you away. Nope, didn't want to jump into it. And you said you filled up the concrete mixer and repaired it, right?
Yeah, I repaired it. It's not like totally full because for some reason it wasn't letting me.
Oh, okay. So whenever that happens in multiplayer, you exit out of the vehicle and then enter back in. And if it doesn't take that way, just reset at the gas station. It'll reset it into the parking lot at the gas station.
Okay.
And then you can jump in and out again, and it'll fix it.
Yeah, because it was almost seemed like it was only taking like just a little bit at a time.
Yeah, that's what it was doing to me with Deuce. I was like, oh, okay, and then I figured out how to fix it.
Okay.
I troubleshooted it so that way I could put in a bug report with the workaround, so that way they would take a look and have a better idea of what was causing the issues.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like doing, you know, like, I don't like going out and, you know, saying, hey, you guys screwed this up. You know, it's like, hey, this is messed up, but this is, you know, what's causing it, you know, checking that type of programming and see what you can do to fix it.
Yeah, just like that one time on Lumberjack, so, like, did my own bug, like, found a bug and then, like, figure out how to recreate it.
Exactly. If you can do that, it helps the developer so much. Hey, Squall! Yeah, some mode is engaged due to the bot bombings. I'm not a big fan of those porn sites that like to jump onto everybody's streams. It's quite disturbing for me. It's like, why? Why do you do this? Why? Alright, I'll get another asphalt compactor. Almost rented a soil compactor. That wouldn't do me any good.
No.
No, I don't think so. And the GPS in this game does need a little bit of work. Like I always tell everybody, my name is Gaiman, not Garmin. I get lost easily. I need a GPS that works decent.
Alright.
Did you hear about the devs of that trash game are making a new game combining the trash from... Yeah, and Power Wash. Yeah, I can't remember the name and what it's called, but I walked away from that company. Absolutely. I will not... I will not reward bad behavior, and what they did with No Place Like Home. Yeah, before 2 months before full release, they decided to basically change the mechanics of the game, change the story of the game. They did a whole bunch of things.
Wow.
And it's like, you don't do that at all. There is no game design company in the world that would ever tell you to... You know what we're going to do? We're going to go first person in this. Yeah, there's not a single company in the world that would tell you that is the best thing to do, you know? It's like, you guys scooped it up big time. I'm not even going to bother doing that. And don't get me wrong, I mean, that No Place Like Home game did amazing on my channel. I mean, I was getting higher views and, you know, more subs and everything else on it, but that's not what's important to me. You know, the subs and everything for YouTube, that's not what's important. For me, what's important is overall gameplay, and I switched to interior. Yep, that's what I thought. I was going too fast. I wasn't getting any compacting done, even though it did the first, like, 3 feet. Yeah, but I saw Grillmaster. He was playing it. This new one. I'm looking at it going, I bet you that's by the exact same developers. I went and checked it out and was like, yep, it is the exact same developers, and they hooped everybody over so bad with what they did that... why does my compacting keep getting disabled? There we go. Okay, not better.
Yeah, make sure you're not on the asphalt that's already compacted.
Okay, once again, I went to change my view, and it went to reset. Even though I had the arrow on change view. It just instantly popped me over to a reset. Like, go away, don't do that. Like I said, I'm not the only one who's having those issues. Lots of the Xbox people are freaking out over it. There we go. I use my rear view mirror, it tells me. Yeah. Yeah, No Place Like Home was... Yeah. It was such a good game until the last 2 months, and then they just messed it right up, totally. I don't know what they were thinking. Yeah, I don't understand. I could get up to where was it? Like it was like the third or fourth area that you get to run through, and my trash wouldn't suck up anymore. There was some of the bots, the enemies in game became invincible. Like you couldn't hit them or do anything with it. And you know, I completely cleared my registry, started a brand new save, tried to rip myself all the way through back up to that exact same point where I was in the series with it. So I had everything identical. And same thing, I got to a certain point in game and the trash would no longer pick up. The enemy became, you know, invincible. It was like, all right, that's enough for me. You have to play this keyboard and mouse, Karsten? I'm very lucky. I have an Orb Weaver, I have a 360 controller, I have a flight stick, I have the steering wheel. So I can play about 99% of the games with some sort of peripheral. Not your jam? I've been doing a whole bunch of little things. A lot of developers have been reaching out to me lately, which is, it's awesome. It's nice. It's a good feeling to be recognized by developers and publishers. So the publishers of this company, Astragon, has reached out to me. So I'm now on their mailing list for any future titles that they bring out. I've been with Playway for many years now. Who else am I? I'm with Games Factory. Ultimate Games, I'm all hooked up with them now too, so pretty much any of their new stuff that comes out, I get sent content. I did decline the gas station DLC. I didn't have enough time to be able to put out the amount of videos that they wanted me to do. So I had to decline that one, unfortunately, but I knew that you folks would really enjoy that series, but I just don't have the time. I can only sit at a desk for so many hours in a day before my body seizes up. Like 3 hours is the absolute max for me, and then I won't be able to sit at my desk again for the rest of the day. So after I'm done stream today, I'll be laying down. I'll be putting heating pads on my my legs, and that just to recover from the stream time. Can you play Steel Battalion? Not quite. Not my cup of tea. I really enjoy the simulator games. They're nice. Anything that's, you know, part like the channel slogan is, you know, kick back, relax, unwind. Those are the types of games I like playing. I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters like Overwatch and Call of Duties and stuff like that, just because it forces me to use my core muscles, and when that happens, I'll start getting twitches in my fingers and my wrists will cramp up and that. So it's just not worth it for me from a medical standpoint.
Yeah, we've all been on Call of the Wild walking around.
Yep. Yeah, I love Call of the Wild. That was such a great game. I haven't tried the new Angler one. They reached out to me for that as well, because I'm pretty good buddies with Jaxie Beard, right? And so yeah, they reached out to me, and I was like, as much as I would like to, I just didn't have the time. First, I was on vacation for a little bit with Kiddo, and then we both got severely sick, so we were both sick for 3 weeks after our 2-week vacation. And then 2 days after I got back to streaming, I fell down the stairs, and that wiped me out for about 3 weeks. I was bruised, and still bruised. My arse is still bruised. It still has some of the yellow bruising to it, but my arms are really good now. They're just scratched up, and I think I only have 3 spots. Yeah, 3 spots that are still scabby. Dude, I'm very lucky to be alive, man. That was a really bad tumble down the stairs. Really, really bad tumble. I am very happy to be alive.
Like walking around multiplayer, have your finger right over the trigger.
Yeah.
Walking around. Oh. Okay, Twitch.
We had a ton of fun with that Call of the Wild when it was out. That was that game broke me, quite literally. I was running what was I running? 2 AMD 7970s, I think it was at the time.
Maybe.
And I got like 15 seconds into the game when it first came out, and it burnt up both my GPUs.
Yeah. I
had to wait like 3 months to save up money so I could get a 1080. But the 1080 Ti that I got was 3 times better than the 2 AMDs that I was running at the time. Yeah, Squall. They are very dangerous for me. This is about the... Well, I know this is the 4th time that I've gone down the stairs at this location. When I was living in Red Deer, I went down the stairs twice. What happens is when I end up activating the core muscles in my legs, sometimes I get a spasm or a twitch and it can't take any of my weight. So when I go to step down, it's not a step down, it's a fall down. It's just whee, off you go. And if it wasn't for my ponytail, I probably would have been dead on that last fall that I had. It was pretty scary. I smashed the back of my skull hard enough to knock me unconscious. So I really don't know what happened. I know that I was getting laundry out of the bedroom, and then the next thing I know, my brother's slapping me at the bottom of the stairs, telling me to wake up. And I was like, "What the hell's going on?" He's like, "Dude, you just went down all the stairs." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I tried to move, and I was like, "Oh, not good, not good." And here's this funny thing. That same day, an hour and a half later, I had an MRI that was scheduled for this MS, to check out for the MS. So I got very, very lucky indeed. So I went to the hospital to get the MRI. Before they would allow me into the MRI, they brought in another doctor who had a once-over, and he looked at me and everything else. He's like, "Yeah, you're good enough to go into the MRI." So they put pillows underneath my arms and gave me a folded-up bed sheet that they were able to put underneath my head to get it to fit inside that little holder rack thing that they do for you. All right, we'll return that. Sweet. Now we just have to speak to the tourism officer. Honest officer. Oh, by all means, definitely, Squall. By all means, I am a huge advocate for religion. Anybody can have whatever religion they choose, as long as they don't try to force it upon others. I am, yeah, definitely. It's a fantastic thing. All right, little Mac, let me know when you're back here, and we'll do the speak with the tourism lady.
Or you can go ahead.
Oh, right, yeah.
Up.
Right. I forgot about the pop-up multiplayer.
In my mind, I can just see the wealthy vacationers cruise along here in their shiny rides. I'm sure that I'm not the only one who is dreaming about this. We finally created a fast and safe link with the new bridge. Before that, you had to take the long way around the outskirts for many miles. Now, that's a thing of the past. And an hourly sightseeing tour across the bridge into the vacation resort is already being planned. It's coming along.
Yes, it is. It is really coming along. I'm really impressed with this so far. Let's take a look. Ooh, that looks pretty in that night sky. Oh. They did a fantastic job on the stars. Now, it's not something that's realistic because with a city of this size, you wouldn't see that many stars. Yeah, she's putting some innuendos into her speech. Just a little bit. But, yeah, no. Oh, there we go. I can do this now. Right? Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. Sweet. There we go. So, yeah. Thanks, Lil Mac. That was fun, man. It's been good to have you here. You working again tomorrow, or?
Yeah.
Late nights, or?
And, no, I was going at 7:15, get off at 5:30.
Nice. Yeah, because my doctor's appointment is at 2:15 my time, when I normally stream at 1:30. I'm not going to stream until after I get back, unless I get some really bad news. And then, of course, I'm going to reach out to my family and stuff like that, let them know what's going on, so they can have more of an understanding of, why I'm having such a hard time with my health lately. So, but I doubt it. I really do think it's probably just a pinched nerve that's in my neck, and a pinched nerve that's part of the TMJ. So they didn't call me right away after they get the results from the MRI, so that tells me that, it can't be that bad. Unless, of course, they want to have you in a doctor's office when they give you the bad news nowadays. I don't know. I don't know what's happened ever since the COVID. Everything's changed with the doctors. I mean, now you're not even allowed to go to the doctors when you're sick anymore. It's like, what? Well, then I want you to take a doc and pay. That was the whole point of you guys getting paid so much money, was that you guys take the risk. Now you're going, oh no, you need to have like 10 days after your last, sniffle before you can go into, a doctor's office. And it's like, what the hell's the point? What the hell is the point?
Yeah. What about people who have allergies, and you should have sniffles most of the time of the year? Yeah,
but no, you can't go into a doctor's office if you have allergies, because you might have COVID. It's like, right? Oh, hey, I went up another level, so let's do this. Let's add another level in here. Oh,
yeah, the job I'm on is solar plant.
Oh, cool. You're putting in like a whole field of solar panels?
Yeah.
Oh, neat. I've never actually gone in there and checked those out. Let's do that now with everybody on stream here. So we go here, we go jobs, go to campaign, urban space. What does it say? Help the mayor sustainably improve the quality of life for the town residents by putting up new buildings and creating town squares. So they got a college, a public square, a shopping mall, and a park. Cool. The IT, innovative technology. Young tech entrepreneur is dying to meet you. Many innovative topics like vertical farming, solar energy, and even a space project are on our agenda. Ooh, space. Cool. I'll build a launch pad. Let's see. So we got a parking garage, a vertical farming facility, a solar plant. Oh, observatory. So we're not doing a launch pad. We're doing an observatory. Cool. So you got to make a hydropower plant? That is awesome. Dude, I got to check this one out. And then waterways. That's the harbor. The one that you said you're working on there, Little Mac?
No, I'm on the innovative technologies, the solar plant.
Gotcha. Considering the streamer. It's all good. Ooh, a rank 1 diagnosis. I'm not familiar with how all the... because I know now that there's a spectrum for autism, so I'm not sure how that works. I mean, when I was going to school, you know, autism was autism, so... But now they have different, as you're saying, ranks in that, you know, different spectrums, so... I'm not sure how that works. Waterways. The harbor master is on the verge of giving up. The place is in a sorry state. He could use any help available. Yep, that's what we're here for. So you can make a pier, a container hotel. Ugh, it's almost... Okay, stop with the container building stuff. Stop with it. Stop. That and the pallet, like, pallet furniture. Oh, so tacky. Container hotels, marinas, and a shipyard. Oh, there's only 4 in this one? Yeah, there's only four to do in the campaign there for waterways. Oh. I can't wait to get to all these. Well, that's going to have to wait until another episode. So let's give a big round of hands and applause to Little Mac for helping me out. A buddy of mine, we've been, oh man, it's got to be at least, what, 8 years now?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the Rain Man. 2 is Card Counter. And your number 1, which is just Intense Focus. Cool. And no, I've never actually played Bear Builder Simulator. I have played House Builder. That's on the channel. Yeah, that's why I'm wearing the helmet now. Go for when I go down the stairs. Oh, and thank you, every single last one of you, for all being here. Y'all are awesome and amazing people for putting up with all my stuff. What the heck? But yeah, as always, you know, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here, Little Mac. Greatly do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Huge shout out to all those amazing and awesome channel members that you see scrolling up on the screen here. Ebuzz, Shane, Indigo, William, Karsten, Spiderette, Little Mac, guy I'm with, Devin, NE64, Sam, Matt, Bob, Lean, Lone, and Eden. You all are amazing. Without your support, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So thank you, one and all. I look forward to streaming again tomorrow. The time will be off. If you haven't already, join the Discord, because that is where I put all the messages. Sam, you guys are awesome too. Have a great night. Thank you so much for the £2 dono, Sam. I hope you and your kiddo have yourself a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon. Same with everybody else, no matter where you are in the world. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful time. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next episode. Later. You gonna say bye, Little Mac?
Later.
Peace, y'all.